Some legends are born far away, in forgotten villages or cursed forests, but others appear right outside your window. This is the story of the tall woman and the night she came for me. It was 3 in the morning. I hadn't meant to be awake. I had only gone to the kitchen for a glass of water. My apartment is on the 6th floor, and from that height, the world outside usually feels distant, harmless. But that night, I noticed her. A woman. Tall. Too tall. At least 2 meters. Her shadow stretching unnaturally long beneath the streetlight. She was walking slowly, almost drifting across the street below. At first, I didn't pay attention, just another stranger wandering late at night. But then, she stopped. She tilted her head, and without reason, without light to guide her, she looked directly up at me, straight at my window. The room was dark. The lights were off. She shouldn't have been able to see me. And yet, she did. Her eyes locked on mine. Her mouth began to move. At first, just a twitch, a grimace. Then wider and wider, until her jaw stretched open in a way no human jaw could, ripping, tearing, unhinging. And from the street below came a sound, a scream so sharp, so unnatural, it cut through the night like broken glass. And then she ran. Not away, not down the street. She ran toward my building. They say true horror does not scream. It waits. And that night, it was waiting behind the thin walls of a 6th floor apartment. I stood frozen. My body refused to move. My breath refused to come. The last echo of her scream still clung to the air, vibrating in my bones. I had seen her run. I had heard her footsteps climbing, closer, faster, heavier, until there was nothing. Silence. A silence so deep, I thought the world itself had stopped. And then, curiosity betrayed me. I leaned toward the peephole. I should never have done it, for she was there, right there, her face inches away, her skin pale as death, her eyes too large, too knowing. She was not looking at the door. She was looking through it, at me. Her nostrils flared. She was sniffing, as if scenting me like an animal scents prey. And then her nails scraped, long blackened claws dragging against the wood. Each pull left scars carved into the door. And still, I could not move. She began to strike her head against the door, once, twice, again, louder, harder. The wood bent under the force. I watched in disbelief as metal warped, as if the door itself was trying to give way to her madness. Every hit rattled through my bones. And I was nothing. Not a man, not even alive, just a shadow locked in fear. But fate has strange timing. A neighbor, once a police officer, had heard the chaos. He thought it was a robbery. He carried a gun. When he opened his own door to intervene, the world held its breath. I didn't dare move. My eye remained at the peephole. I saw her stop. She froze, perfectly still, her body unmoving, yet her head began to turn, slowly, unnaturally, until I heard the crack of bones. Her face vanished from sight. What I saw instead was the back of her skull, twisted beyond human limits. The body stood facing me. The head faced him. My neighbor reacted as any man of instinct would. The gun roared in the hallway. 1 shot, 2, 3, 4. Still she did not fall, only staggered, only hissed, only bled shadows that clung to the air. And then she ran. Not away, not toward the stairwell. She ran like no human should, spider-like, broken, her limbs carrying her faster than the eye could follow. She was gone. I stayed there, frozen at the peephole, even long after the hallway lay empty. My door still bears the scars of her nails. The dent from her skull remains, warped into the frame. Proof that she was no dream. Some say she still walks the night, searching for the windows of those who dare to look too long. If you hear the pounding on your door in the dead of night, do not look through the peephole, for she may be looking back. She does not knock for help. She knocks to be let in.